Hey, what's going on, Z Nation? Zaid here, ZSPN, and welcome to the Lakers post-game show on ZSPN on YouTube. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Denver Nuggets tonight. Now, guys, before I get into the Lakers stepping up in the second half with a great performance out there tonight, and just key players who stepped up their role out there tonight with a huge way. And unfortunately, with Anthony Davis getting injured, I'll get into that in this live stream and give you all my thoughts and my opinions about it. But overall, really, guys, what a great night. What a great night for the Los Angeles Lakers. They came to play and they got a huge win against the Denver Nuggets tonight. This was honestly a must win for the Los Angeles Lakers when it comes down to it. I mean, they made up their this win tonight after getting humiliated in the last game against the Boston Celtics. I wish we would have won that game, but unfortunately, you know, missed three throws from Anthony Davis. And, I don't want to get back to the past here. Let's talk about the present right now with the Lakers getting a win tonight against the Denver Nuggets tonight. And I want to give you all my thoughts and my opinions about it. But before anything, like always, please make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, share my videos all over Facebook, Twitter, all the good social media stuff. And of course, like always, please make sure to like my page on Facebook, ZSPN, and also follow me on Instagram and Twitter and TikTok at ZSPN_sports. Guys, I really do appreciate all the love and support you guys have shown me all across social media and, of course, on this channel, ZSPN on YouTube. Please make sure to hit that notification bell that's right next to the subscribe button so you will know when I upload on this channel. And, guys, I did post a community chat of your opinions about the Lakers' potential trades. Who do you think the Lakers should trade? It's like a photo on my community chat and also on social media on Facebook and Twitter. So please go check it out and please give me your thoughts. Who do you think the Lakers should target in a trade scenario? Should it be Kyrie Irving? I believe it was DeMar DeRozan, Kyle Kuzma, Miles Turner, and Buddy Hield, and I think the other one was Doug McDermott as well. So if you guys have any thoughts and opinions about that, please go to my community chat and, of course, go to my social media sites as well. I did post that so you guys can give me your thoughts and your opinions about it. So much appreciated. So let's talk about this Lakers win tonight, a huge win for the Lakers tonight against the Denver Nuggets tonight, 126-108. Obviously, when it came down to it, the Lakers stepped up in the second half. Now, unfortunately for the Lakers, Anthony Davis did get injured in tonight's game. I believe it was in the third quarter. He went for a layup, which obviously it was kind of awkward at first. It went in, but unfortunately he got injured from his foot. So he got a foot injury, and obviously he was out for the remainder of the game. And so far, the Lakers, we're not sure about the status of Anthony Davis, but I just got like a notification like maybe 3 minutes before I went live. It seems like he's going to get an MRI, and it's more likely than not that it's severe. So it's a good thing that it's not anything too serious that will keep him out for a lengthy period of time. So it's just he still needs to get an MRI to see if it's what's the timeline of him being out for. But they did say it's not severe, so that's a good news for the Lakers. So hopefully a speedy recovery for Anthony Davis, because we need him more than ever. When it comes down to it, we need him. Anthony Davis has been so dominant for these past couple of games, averaging 30 points a game, 15 rebounds a game, and just basically MVP caliber numbers when it comes down to it. So hopefully a speedy recovery for Anthony Davis. But with Anthony Davis being out, the Los Angeles Lakers stepped up when it came all matters most. I mean, not just LeBron James, who led the Lakers tonight with 30 points out there tonight, and just had a great performance out there. And dunking left and right when it comes to his skill set. I mean, this is year 20 for LeBron James, and he's still putting up some big numbers when it comes down to his greatness and what he's bringing to the table for these past 20 years of his career. So he had a great night, had 30 points out there tonight, went 9 rebounds, and had 2 steals out there tonight, when it comes down to it. So great job out there for LeBron James, continuing to be that leader and that dominant force for the Los Angeles Lakers when it all comes matters most. And, hopefully he just keeps it up when it comes down to it. So great job out there for LeBron James. And let's talk about our key players. This is the main event. I mean, let's talk about the main players that stepped up to the plate when it came all matters most in tonight's game out there tonight. And that, honestly, there was a lot of them. I'll get to the bench in a minute, but let's talk about our starters. I mean, Dennis Schroder stepping up for the Lakers in the second half, making threes, and just really came to play when it comes all said and done out there tonight. I had 15 points out there, went 3 of 6 from the three. So his shooting, as I said, was a huge major point for the Lakers out there tonight, and how they stepped up in tonight's game and against the Denver Nuggets. And Dennis Schroder just came to play when it came down to it. Had, as I said, 15 points and 3 of 6 from the three, and just managed to give us 2 steals. He did struggle with the fouls, but at the end of the day, he did step up when it comes all said and done. So great job out there for Dennis Schroder. And then Patrick Beverley. Patrick Beverley, he had a solid night. Let's just be honest. I mean, he had 10 points, went 2 of 3 from the three, and gave us 4 rebounds and 5 assists. His defensive side is always great to have when it comes down to it. And, he did show some offensive ability out there tonight. Now, there is some rumors regarding, Patrick Beverley, basically showing interest of, wanting to get traded or getting bought out from the Los Angeles Lakers, and, for him to join the Timberwolves, where, obviously he enjoyed his time there last season. So having said all that, I mean, when it comes down to it, I mean, there's just rumors at the moment, but obviously we're hearing a lot of talks when it comes to rumors about, not Anthony Davis, Patrick Beverley getting some trade interests, and some obviously some scenarios where the Lakers want to make a trade and package a deal with Patrick Beverley and Kendrick Nunn to obviously find some shooters, or just some probably a big man possibly. But having said all that, I mean, they're just rumors at the moment. We are past the December 15th date. So obviously the Lakers could potentially somehow, look for a trade out there that will obviously benefit the roster. But, we just have to wait and see that scenario. And obviously Patrick Beverley has made it known that, with the rumors that we're hearing, is that, he basically wants to get traded or get bought out so he can join the Minnesota Timberwolves. But that sort of remains to be seen at that moment. I mean, there's just rumors at the moment. I'm not sure if it's coming from him himself, but, it's just talks at the moment. But, he had a solid night, guys. I mean, great night for Patrick Beverley out there tonight. And then, as I mentioned with Anthony Davis, he only played for, even before he went down with that injury, with his foot injury, which obviously, as I said, is not anything too serious. It's not anything too severe. He's going to get an MRI, but, all signs are showing that it's not anything too severe. So that's good news for the Lakers, and hopefully a speedy recovery for Anthony Davis. But, he managed to play tonight. He did, with 17 points out there, and had 10 he played for 17 minutes and had 10 points out there tonight, and had 4 rebounds and 1 steal, 1 block. But, guys, when it comes down to it, I mean, before he went down with that injury, you can kind of tell that, he was not being himself in tonight's game, to be honest with you. But, at the end of the day, when he was just going on a tear and just obviously putting up big numbers for the Lakers for these past couple of games, averaging 30 points a game and 15 rebounds a game. I mean, this is just MVP type of numbers for Anthony Davis. Unfortunately for tonight, when it comes down to it, um, he has been he did kind of, in my opinion, struggle tonight, in my opinion, in the first half. And we saw a bit of a glimpse of him playing very well against Jokic, the Joker. So obviously, this is not anything too surprising. I mean, this is Anthony Davis. He did it before when it came to the Lakers winning the championship in 2020 and facing the Denver Nuggets and the Joker. He obviously performs very well and dominates against the two-time MVP. So, having said all that, guys, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, Anthony Davis, did go down with that foot injury. Hopefully, with his MRI that he gets, it's not anything too severe. And they're saying it's not anything too severe, but he's gonna get it anyway. So hopefully, it's not anything too serious that will keep him out for a lengthy period of time. But due to the reporting, they're saying it's not anything too severe. So he could potentially, come back very soon. So this is good news for the Lakers. So hopefully when it comes down to it, Anthony Davis will come back very soon. So a speedy recovery for Anthony Davis. Lonnie Walker, guys, for these past two games, he's honestly not been playing very well, in my opinion. I mean, in tonight's game, he played for 19 minutes, had 3 points, went 1 of 7 from the field. And when it comes down to it, guys, he just had a bad night. Worse than the Boston game. So in crypto.com arena. So having said all that, I mean, that, I'm not sure what's going on with him. Maybe just feeling a bit under the weather or, just not being himself or anything. But, Lonnie Walker had a pretty bad night, in my opinion. He wasn't getting the opportunities to, step up and help the Lakers out. He did manage to shoot 1-3, but he went 1 of 6 from the three. So that's a pretty bad number for Lonnie Walker. But, it is what it is. I mean, the great performance when it comes to Dennis Schroder was just obviously even things out for the starting lineup. And obviously a solid performance for Patrick Beverley. But, obviously LeBron leading the Lakers tonight with 30 points. Did struggle from the three as well, but all that points and the shooting came from, from the starting lineup. It came from Dennis Schroder and Patrick Beverley when it comes down to it. So great job for our starting lineups. But the main event, let's talk about our bench, who stepped up their role out there tonight. I mean, with Anthony Davis getting injured, the key players, the players that played their role, came to play and stepped up out there tonight. And let's just talk about them. I mean, impressive numbers for our second unit. I mean, let's talk about them. Thomas Bryant, the guy we drafted, in his, I believe, in 2017. So when it comes down to it, I mean, Thomas Bryant just came to play, stepped up his role in place of Anthony Davis, and put up some big numbers, very impressive numbers. He had 21 points, went 9 of 11 from the field, managed to shoot a three, went 1 of 2 from the three, and gave us 6 rebounds and 2 steals out there tonight. I mean, the guy just came to play, stepped up for the Lakers big time against the Denver Nuggets out there tonight. And, hopefully we're going to see more out of him because, with Anthony Davis being out, it could be a lengthy period of time or not. As I said, it's not anything too severe, but, you never know about MRIs. Something will come up and could potentially be something that the Lakers could not expect. But, if they're saying it's not anything too severe, hopefully he will come back very soon. But in the meantime, Thomas Bryant needs to step up when it comes down to it and, help the Lakers in the starting lineup, bring some size into the equation with Anthony Davis being out. So, and to help out LeBron James and the rest of the crew. So, great night leading the bench out there tonight with 21 points. So, great job out there for Thomas Bryant. Really stepped up for the Lakers. And then Austin Reeves. Man, Austin Reeves, man, he was getting MVP chance and rightfully so because, he just had a great night against the Denver Nuggets, especially in the first half. I mean, even though the Lakers were struggling in the first half, we saw a bit of a glimpse of his skill set from Austin Reeves in the first half, but, he just continued to help the Lakers big time, put up 16 points out there, went 5 of 9 from the field, managed to give us 2 of 5 from the three. And guys, he just continues to really show his presence for the second unit in a big way. And hopefully he just keeps it up because we need him more than ever to really step up his role for the Lakers. And it's just been nothing but fun to watch from Austin Reeves when it comes down to it. And he showed up in a big way out there tonight for the Los Angeles Lakers, and getting MVP chance, rightfully so, because, he honestly was the MVP of tonight's game for the second unit. I can honestly say that because, he really stepped up his role, as I said, for the Lakers when it came down to it. So great job out there for Austin Reeves. And then you have Russell Westbrook also playing his role, and we're loving it for a guy who honestly been stepping up and, accepting his role for the sixth man coming off the bench for the Lakers has been nothing but sensational to watch. And, he averaged tonight a triple-double once again, putting up 15 points, and that managed to give us 11 rebounds and 12 assists out there tonight, and managed to give us 2 steals out there. So he did struggle with the threes, but, it's not anything too surprising. I mean, I think personally he should stop shooting threes and just attack the rim, give us layups, and just continue to do what he's doing. But, when it comes to his shooting, it's a big sign that, obviously you're not a shooter. So hopefully he just, tries to stop and, hopefully helps us out in another way in that sort of manner. But, he had a great night. Great job out there for Russell Westbrook, putting up a triple-double off the bench. So great job for him. And let's talk about Max Christie. This is the first time maybe this season that I'm mentioning Max Christie, our second round pick in this year's draft. And for some reason, I never thought that he would honestly help the Lakers in a big way. Sure, the Lakers were leading, but, in the fourth quarter, he dominated with those threes, went back-to-back threes and really sealed the Lakers win. That's all, honestly. Honestly, that's what he did out there tonight for the Lakers. When he shot those threes, the Lakers extended their lead in a big way, and it just continued on after that with the dominance of Thomas Bryant, and then a little bit from I believe from Patrick Beverley as well with his shooting in the fourth quarter, which obviously sealed the Lakers win. But that all credits go to Max Christie, our rookie, who really stepped up out there tonight with his shooting efforts out there. Had 6 points, went 2 of 3 from the three. So all that those 2 shootings were the main turning point for the Lakers to obviously extend their win out there tonight. So great job out there for Max Christie when it comes down to it. And he managed to give us 3 rebounds out there and 1 block. And I believe one of those blocks, I might be mistaken, I think it was either him or I'm trying to think if it was Austin Reeves. But one of their blocks was against the Joker. And let's just be clear here. The Joker is like 7 foot. So the guy, and for Austin Reeves, he's like, what is he, 6'2", 6'3", probably 6'4". For him to block a 7-footer, it was unbelievable. I mean, I think it was Austin Reeves. I might be right about that. I mean, I can look it up right now. I know it happened in the fourth quarter, and for some reason, that block was just sensational to watch. And I just don't know who it was. I think it was either Austin Reeves or if it was Max Christie. I don't really think it was Max Christie, to be honest. I don't really know. But regardless, the Lakers, they just had a great night out there tonight. And I just got a comment here from Pokemon Yugi Guy. Thank you for joining me on this live stream. I really do appreciate it. Man, we're beating good teams. Should have beat the Celtics, couple of trades away. Yeah, I mean, honestly, if the Lakers, the Lakers have been playing very well, and they were beating some really top teams. I mean, the Milwaukee Bucks alone. Who would have thought the Lakers would beat the Milwaukee Bucks? I mean, and now the Denver Nuggets. Sure, I agree with you. They should have beaten the Celtics when it comes down to it, but unfortunately, the Lakers just fell under the pressure, mainly Anthony Davis with his missed free throws. But, it is what it is. We should not think about the past anymore. We should think about the present. The Lakers won this game against the Denver Nuggets in a huge win. This is a huge win. Let's just be clear. The Lakers needed this win, and they got it. And now they can go into Sunday's game against the Washington Wizards in crypto.com arena and get a win there. I mean, the Washington Wizards are a bad team. So this will be an easy one for the Lakers. But hopefully they keep that mindset, that Mamba mentality, and just go into Sunday's game and get a win there. And hopefully, I believe they have a Monday's game against the Phoenix Suns, but that will be questionable. Let's just be real. The Suns are the top team in the Western Conference. So hopefully the Lakers could surprise us, get a win there, but it still remains to be seen at that particular juncture. But to answer your question, Pokemon Yugi Guy, hopefully the Lakers will potentially get this win big time. So they got this win big time, and now they're going to move forward into Sunday's game against the Washington Wizards and get a win there. So hopefully that will be something to watch. So really can't wait. What else? I'm trying to look for. Yeah, I'm trying to. You know what? It's all good. It's all good. I was just. Let's see. For some reason, yeah, I don't know if you guys can tell me this, and I think for those of you who are watching, please tell me, how do I display your guys' comments on the screen? Because for some reason I'm trying to find out how to. I spoke with a lot of people about it, but unfortunately, they haven't really gotten me back. But it is what it is. But if you guys know how to display, for some reason I just don't know how to. I'm trying to see if I can, but for some reason I can't. I mean, it'd be nice to display all of you guys' comments on the screen so you guys can get some appreciation, But unfortunately, I just don't know how. I'll probably find some other way to display. Maybe I need to download maybe an app for that to happen. But I just have to wait and see what I need to do. It's probably a YouTube thing. Maybe I need to, in my end, probably need to disable something or not. But I don't know. I don't know at the moment. So, but yeah, guys, I mean, overall, the Lakers had a great game. They had a great game out there tonight. And for some reason, they just came to play. And some of our players out there stepped up and, stepped up their roles out there. When Anthony Davis went down, they came to play, especially when it came to our second unit. Thomas Bryan, Austin Reeves, Dennis Schroder, who really stepped up out there tonight. So great job for those guys for stepping up their roles. And even Patrick Beverley with his, with this shooting. Obviously, it was a great night for his shooting efforts out there. And I think I honestly have to say this was his best game this season when it comes to his shooting. So it is what it is. But, as I mentioned, when it comes down to the trades, there's talks, that obviously the Lakers have a lot of interest in a lot of teams, a lot of players that most teams in the NBA are showing interest in. So, it's not just a Laker thing. It's a lot of teams that are showing interest in a lot of players like a Kyle Kuzma, like a DeMar DeRozan, or just all those guys that the Lakers are showing interest in. there's a lot of teams that are showing interest in some of those players. So obviously, we just have to wait and see. I mean, what's on the mindset of Rob Pelinka and the rest of the Lakers management for them to make a trade. And to answer your question again, Pokemon Yugi guy, the Lakers are a couple of trades away for being honestly a solid team in the Western Conference, for them to be a playoff team more than anything. So, if the Lakers keep this up and, make a trade here and there to obviously improve their shooting and to obviously, bring in another big potentially, they could potentially, turn this season around for the better. And obviously we'll have a much better idea of where the Lakers stand this season. So, because, it's questionable. It's questionable at the moment. We're not sure where the Lakers are at when it comes to their efforts and what we're seeing from them for these past couple of games, of how they're just, winning games lately and just, obviously dominating in a very high level. So, we just have to wait and see about the efforts of the Los Angeles Lakers and see if they will honestly be a great team. That's a solid team in the Western Conference. So we just have to wait and see. I mean, I know that the Lakers have to make a trade. They have to, because, obviously we need to improve on shooting and obviously add more bigs into our roster, because, it's just sad that the Lakers are, when it comes to their lineups, they are guarding certain bigs that are point guards in a sense. So, it is what it is. It is what it is. So I just got a comment here from what's his name? Pokemon Yugi guy. Hopefully Kuzma needs to travel back to Washington. Yeah, yeah. When it comes, I saw his tweet, a couple of days ago, and he's showing a lot of excitement of going back to LA. And there were some players that obviously were basically screaming to the NBA that he is tampering, but I don't really see tampering going on with Kyle Kuzma, what he's saying. I mean, he's just a guy that's saying that, he's going to LA. I mean, but, there's some who are reading too much into it, and they're saying, this is a sign that he may come back to the Lakers, well, if it's a trade or the offseason, because there's a possibility in the offseason that he will not pick up his player option and, will decide to test free agency. And there's a good chance that, the Washington Wizards will potentially give him a contract, because, obviously they love him, and, obviously they want him to, come back. So, and there's a reputation that the Washington Wizards do take care of their players. So obviously we just have to wait and see what's on the mindset of Kyle Kuzma when it comes to his next destination. If it's the Lakers or somewhere else, we just have to wait and see about his status. I mean, it would be nice to have him back, a guy who won a championship with us in 2020. And, he was our shining star. I mean, the guy who, there was a saying that, he is the boy that lived. So after we traded for Anthony Davis, I mean, we traded all of our young guys and we kept Kyle Kuzma. I mean, the guy who honestly was a steal for the Lakers, who obviously, was a big fan favorite and a guy who really changed his, his career for the better when he was with the Los Angeles Lakers. But, he's doing much better now with the Washington Wizards. But, having said all that, I mean, he doesn't look right with the Washington Wizards uniform. He's more better to come back to the Lakers, but, we just have to wait and see if that will come to fruition or not. But, we just have to wait and see about that. So, having said all that, guys, I mean, there's a lot of trades, and, we just have to wait and see, what's on the mindset of the Lakers. What are they really targeting when it comes to their trades? As I mentioned, I did post a community, my community on chat on this channel, and I gave my thoughts and opinions about, or not really my opinions. I just wanted to know your thoughts really about the Lakers. Who should they trade for? I believe on that list was Kyle Kuzma, and there was Kyrie Irving, and then there was, I believe, DeMar DeRozan, And then you have Buddy Hield, Miles Turner, and I think Doug McDermott as well. So, I really want to know your thoughts about it, guys. I mean, please comment in my community chat and also on social media. If you guys can follow me on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at ZSPN. I actually posted only on Facebook and Twitter and on YouTube that particular post. So please give me your thoughts about that. I really want to know your thoughts about it, and I really do appreciate it. So please do so. But other than that, guys, I mean, just a sum up. Uh, honestly, the Lakers, they stepped up. They got a big win, a huge win for the Lakers against the Denver Nuggets. This was a must win for the Lakers because they were there at the time. They were 11 of 16. Heading into heading into that game. But with this win, they are now a little bit closer. Now they could potentially, you know, turn down the margins of their win column and hopefully get into 500 scale, and hopefully they will be potentially in the playoff picture or maybe in the play-in tournament picture. But we just have to wait and see about that, and hopefully things will turn out better for the Lakers when it comes down to it. And they just really, I have to say, the Lakers, they're on a good track. They're on a good track. I mean, even though they should have won the the Boston game, the Lakers are on a good track right now. And to mention again what Pokemon Yugi guy, what you said, they are a couple of trades away for honestly being a top team, top playoff team in the Western Conference. So yeah, I can honestly agree with you. The Lakers are playing very well. They should have beaten the Celtics, but they are a couple of trades away for honestly being a playoff team in the Western Conference. So we just have to wait and see what's on the mindset of the Lakers and what they will do to potentially turn things around. So we just have to wait and see. And I just got a comment here once again for Pokemon Yugi Guy. King James looks 20 years old out there. Yeah, with those multiple dunks that we were seeing from him. I mean, this is year 20 for LeBron James. I mean, he just really is on a different level. For a guy who is 38, I believe he's going to be 38 or not. I'm not sure. I know his birthday is next week, so obviously, when it comes down to it, I mean, Father Time is not coming any closer to LeBron, and he is honestly is on a different level, and he has a mission as well. I mean, he not only wants to win a championship again for the Lakers, but he wants to break Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's scoring record, being number one on that list. So he has a goal, and obviously he's putting up numbers that shows that this is not a guy in his 20th season. I mean, this is a guy that's probably in his 12th or you know uh, you know 13th season in the NBA, and it's very impressive for LeBron to really how he's been stepping up in certain games, certain situations. But obviously in this game against the Denver Nuggets, he showed up big time. And just looking at more, he was plus 28, 26, on the positive and negative in this game tonight. So obviously he was on a roll and really stepped up out there tonight for the Lakers, especially those dunks. For those of you who are following me on social media, I did post a couple of videos about LeBron and those dunks that he made against the Denver Nuggets. So please go check them out. I really do appreciate it. I honestly was very impressed with how like this is his year 20 and he's still making dunks like that. I mean, wow, very impressive for LeBron to put up not just putting up a 30-point game, but obviously he is putting up some good skill set against the any opponent, especially against the Denver Nuggets. So hopefully things will turn out good for the Lakers and moving forward. And to answer your question again, I mean, that was a really good question, I have to say, from Pokemon Yugi Guy. I mean, the Lakers are just a couple of trades away for being a playoff team, a solid playoff team in the Western Conference. So they could go any way with this. The Lakers can go any way with this. They could, I don't know, maybe get another star, maybe get Kyrie Irving, maybe, you know, uh, what's his name? Bradley Beal, those certain stars. I mean, I just saw like an article before I went live, and the Lakers are showing interest in Damian Lillard of the Portland Trailblazers. So that's still out there. I did not realize it was still out there for the Lakers to pursue, but I think, when it comes down to it, um, the Portland Trailblazers, they're not going to trade. They're not going to trade Damian Lillard, especially to the Los Angeles Lakers. So, and they will be asking for a lot for Damian Lillard. Okay, they're going to probably ask for multiple first round picks and a player, and then future assets. I mean, the list goes on. I mean, that's just a dream, but you never know. Things may turn out better for the Lakers when it comes down to certain trades that are out there. So far, not a lot of teams are offering up a lot of interest for the Lakers when it comes to them trading their own players. So we just have to wait and see what the Lakers and some other teams will need to do to obviously make a deal happen when it comes to improving the team, whether it's finding more shooters or finding another big. It just sort of remains to be seen at the moment. Um, I just got a comment here from Pokemon Yugi Guy. You stay in Los Angeles, Z. I was born in Long Beach, California, so close to LA. So, but I was always a Lakers fan. I bleed purple and gold, and uh, since I grew up during the Shaq and Kobe years. I mean, I always admire the greatness and how amazing this franchise is. I mean, they are a franchise that just knows how to bring in star players. We had Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, we had Magic Johnson, we have Shaq, we had, Kobe, LeBron James now, and now we have Anthony Davis. I mean, the Lakers, they have a history of bringing in some star players, and that's what I've always admired when it comes to this Lakers franchise and what Dr. Buss, made a dynasty when it comes to this Lakers, franchise. So, and I love the idea that most people and other teams hate the Lakers because we are a team that win championships and we bring the top talents to the Lakers roster. So, I just always feel that the Lakers, they mean so much to the sports world, and just being one of the one of the top teams in the sports industry. And obviously, it's just something that the Lakers are, marketed themselves and made it happen. So, and you know, and that's what I admire about the Lakers, and that's why I'm a Lakers fan. I'm bleed purple and gold, and I'm just, you know, when the Lakers win, all is great in the world. So that's just me. But having said all that, guys, I mean, hopefully the Lakers with this win, they will continue this mindset to continue to win, and hopefully, they will go into Sunday's game against the Washington Wizards and get a win there. It has to be an easy one because obviously this will be an opportunity for the Lakers to get a win there. We just have to wait and see. Then you have a Monday's game against the Phoenix Suns, which obviously they are the top team in the Western Conference. So that could be a challenging one. But the Lakers, the last time they faced them, they competed. Let's just be honest, they were competing. They weren't like in any means, trying to win, but you can tell that they were competing in that particular matchup. But we just have to wait and see what the Lakers need to do to obviously get a win there. But first thing, get a win against the Washington Wizards, and hopefully, they will potentially do so. We just have to wait and see. So So yeah, guys, thank you all for joining me on this live stream. I really do appreciate it, and thank you all for the love, support, and once again, thank you to Pokemon Yugi Guy for commenting in this live stream. You're the only guy that's on here when it comes to the comments, and I really do appreciate it. And I'll find a way to display your your guys' comments because I just need to learn how to do it. For some reason, I don't know if there's a tab or if there's something on here that I can, if I can honestly, I, I don't know. I'll try to find it. I'll try to find ways to do it because for some reason, I just don't know how, and that's really embarrassing. I don't know, or maybe let's see. Hold on. Yeah, I had to find a way. I had to find a way to do it. So hopefully things will. How I'll find a way to do it, and hopefully I will display it very soon. So you guys can see your comments and just feel the appreciation that I want to show you guys when it comes to your love support. So I'll find a way to do it, and hopefully put it on here on every live stream on this channel ZSPN on YouTube. So look forward to that, and of course, guys, follow me all across social media: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at ZSPN. And of course, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell that's right next to the subscribe button so you will know when I upload on this channel. And I'll see you all in the next video and honestly, the next live stream as well. So thank you all for joining me. Like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Go Lakers. Take it easy, guys. Stay safe out there.